What is up? How's it going? Welcome. BTC community, XRP community, DLT community, crypto communities, BLUECREW, and all the communities out there. Guys, welcome to another DLTalk, an appropriate DLTalk. We had the power out earlier today, so we're streaming a little bit later in the afternoon. We streamed from our phone earlier in the day. We're trying to stream around 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. PST. But unfortunately, in the past 2 days, the internet has been going down. I don't know if they're doing work on the streets or, need to be cutting the power lines off or something, because it cuts the power to my whole place. So maybe they're doing some updates. I don't know. But, we're here. We're finally able to stream. The power's back up. Everything's all good. And we're seeing a little bit of a bounce in the past 24 hours or in the past hour in the crypto market. Hopefully BTC can break through the 20K range again, and we can get the alts moving again. But FLR, the Spark token, has been booming in the past 7 days. 48% up for FLR, the Spark token, in the past 7 days. Will it go to 50 today, tomorrow? Will it go to $1 in 8 weeks? We are currently in observation mode in terms of the FLR network launch, and hopefully in 8 weeks or so, we will have our first distribution of the FLR token. I think it's 15% of the distribution, but we shall see. J. Roy Bulldoggin asking, when will we be airdropped? I think it's going to be at the end of those 8 weeks, and we will have the first portion of the distribution. So we're not getting all of our FLR airdropped at once. But man, imagine if we were. Imagine if we got airdropped all of our FLR at once. The price volatility would be insane, especially for people who really took advantage of the Spark claim airdrop. We'll see what ends up happening, though, as we get closer. But exciting times ahead. Just good to see, some life coming out of the Spark token FLR. I mean, a lot of people are unsure if this is the real Spark token or FLR. It's an IOU, right, that you get from BitTrue of Spark token. But, can't wait to see what ends up happening there. But we're keeping our eyes out here. Could it go? Are you guys bullish on Flare? Do you guys like Songbird? Hopefully Songbird starts to follow along a little bit here, because with the Flare, launch, that means Songbird's going to definitely be utilized a lot more as they get their bearings going with FLR. But love seeing this price volatility without a doubt. So I have about 1 million XRP probably. How many FLR tokens will I probably get? I mean, did you have 1 million XRP, DN, when you did the, the snapshot? Were you there for the snapshot date of your XRP? You were. So yeah, you would probably get about 1 million plus. 1 million plus FLR tokens. That's a lot, dude. You're going to get about $500,000 worth if it were to be released at 50 cents. That's crazy. Dude, DN, what? Wow. What? Dude, no way, DN. No way. I wouldn't be disclosing the bags like that, man. But once again, we don't get that many viewers anyway, so I think you're probably safe. The YouTube algos hate our channel, man, because we're just here partying with the Blue Crew and the Green Giants, talking about, freaking what the BIS is doing, naming Ripple, Stellar, and R3 as the top 21 finalists for their G20 CBDC challenge. Unbelievable. Can't wait to hear what the outcome's going to be for that in October. So isn't that convenient? We get Flare launching, we get XLS20, we get Ledger City, we get Flare launch, right? We get the CBDC challenge results. Exciting times ahead for the XRP community, man. Yeah, why not? Let it start a spark, if you will. Exciting times, though, to be in the XRP community. But yeah, we're keeping track of what's going on with the Spark token here. FLR almost getting close to 50 cents today. That would be amazing. Another one that's been moving not too bad is Dragon Chain. I like Dragon Chain at around this penny range. All-time high was at 520, but that was a long time ago. Recent all-time high was at around 39 cents. So at a penny, man, there could be some good potential here with the crypto that has a 433 million total supply, connections to Coinbase, connections to Disney. Interesting, community they got going. They got a product called Den Social that is decentralizing social media, but they also got, highly, high quantum encryption, I guess, tech going on with Dragon Chain. And once again, the first open source project focused on DLT that was created by Disney. Very interesting, to say the least, with Dragon Chain. So at a penny, I like that one as well. I don't know if I'm chasing the pump, but I think as long as it's around the penny range, I see value in it. Same thing with IrisNet. It's getting close to 2 cents again, but I like it around the penny range as well. Those are two very, very strong, real technology backing it, part of some big consortiums as well. So I'm like what we're seeing here out of IrisNet. But yeah, that's the past 24 hours. Pivx started making a move. We talked about Pivx just yesterday, getting a 36% move the next day after. Too bad we didn't go in on that, but that would have been nice to make some gains right there in just a day's worth. That's why we like going for the deep reds, right? The cryptos that are just all red, because then sometimes you get little crazy momentum like this. Perlin going up 123% all of a sudden in the past 24 hours. You got Komodo going up 75%, Pivx 35%. Freaking Flare and Spark token up 48% in the past 7 days. So some good momentum there. But let's go into the deep reds. Miles P is just saying that because he thinks I'm rich. Not sure if Coinbase or iTrust participated in the airdrop. Oh, that's going to be tough, DN. That's going to be very tough, my dude. When the snapshot was done, I had my XRP on Coinbase and iTrust. Will I not get any Songbird? Nashcroft, man, I don't know, dude. I didn't have my XRP on those two platforms, so I don't have any experience with that. I just mostly claimed through Uphold or the Ledger. But, there's many other ways that to participate in that airdrop. I just hope everybody gets their Spark and Songbird for sure. Anybody know when Spark is actually going to be a thing? I mean, they're saying in 8 weeks from now, but it looks like it's a journey to 2025 where Spark token and Flare is fully just embraced, right? The distribution is done. And, you know, a lot of the projects on Songbird are finally going forth with FLR. But also Songbird, you know, has going to have a different use case than FLR, right? FLR is more for enterprise uses, and then Songbird's like a really good testing environment, but also just for things that aren't really enterprise focused to just be hosted on there. I stream about 5 or 6 times a day. No way, DN. You stream about 5 or 6 times a day? 2 streams today, Sniff. Yeah, definitely. Got to catch up. We did one that was just on the phone, but I wanted to do, you know, just our regular DL talk just to share with you guys some news of what we got going on. So always appreciate the support, y'all. Let me see. I got to fix my computer here. There we go. All right, so in the deep red section, we're looking at, you know, we love the Rowan token for where it's at. We've been calling out that one recently. Osmosis zone underneath 80 cents, I'm digging for sure. The Juno network's looking very appealing. You know, good APYs on all 3 of those cryptos listed there. Near Protocol is one of the new darlings that I think is going to be massive in the next bull cycle. Near Protocol at $3 is looking really, really good there. Phantom at 23 cents, I'm digging. You know, some really good opportunities still out there, guys, especially with this little retracement that we just had recently. I'm loving Render token under 50 cents. So in the deep reds, those are the type of cryptos I'm looking at and going after, and on the BLUECREW list that we have here. But there's many more good opportunities out there. I mean, Algorand, you know, Stellar, Tezos. I mean, especially after finding out about, like, you know, the finalists for the BIS CBDC challenge being Ripple, Stellar, and R3. I'm in on, you know, XRP, XLM, XDC. Hell yeah. You know, I'm not going to say it's a bluff by the BIS, man. Quant wasn't listed on there. Algorand wasn't listed on there. HBAR wasn't listed on there, right? A lot of other projects that we like to connect with ISO 20022 and CBDCs weren't listed as top 21 finalists. They might have been part of the top 100 finalists for all we know. But in terms of the top 21 finalists, that's who they were choosing, right? But there's still so much research to be done on those top 21 finalists. Maybe, just maybe, those other companies that are on there are connected to things like Quant or Algorand or HBAR. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night to stream a few times. It comes with age. No way, Deanne. That's crazy. I got to check out your channel, dude. All right, let's jump into some of the news here. So appreciate all the recent support. Want to give a shout out to King Solomon. He gave us a shout out on his channel. For some info and news, and I think we got like a good wave of followers who came in, so, you know, just thanks so much, man. That means a lot, and, you know, good knowing you, dude. So Coil, by encouraging interoperability and monetization, the web has the power to break down massive financial barriers. Coil's been very active on their Twitter this year, more so than the years past, right? It would be a while since Coil has really posted something, but I guess now maybe they're upping their marketing on Twitter or something, but they've been more active in terms of their Twitter posts and educating people about, you know, financial inclusion and web monetization. Definitely looking forward to seeing this company grow. Our channel, you know, if you are a Coil member, you're supporting our channel with micropayments for the time that you're spending on this channel, and I appreciate that. XRP Bags is saying 53 cents on BitTrue right now. Hell yes, my man. Let's go back to the price of FLR right there. And we got the Bagman in the house. Shout out to XRP Bags. Thanks for the heads up there, man. So currently on Live Coin Watch, it's saying 48 cents. But BitTrue, heads up from the Bagman here. BitTrue saying 53 cents. Are we going to get a dollar FLR, dollar Spark in 8 weeks or so, guys? Is FLR just going to rise out of the ashes here and start maybe going past $2.45? Remember, that was its all-time high, $2.45, but that was just like off the hype of, you know, there being the IOUs. Now that we're getting closer to the actual launch of this thing, could be really exciting to see what the price is going to be. And is that really the true total supply of 450K? Because if it is, $2 is even supremely undervalued for Flare and the Spark token. Put in a good word with me, with Mo, please. DN, I'll try, man. I'll let Mo Morrissey know we're giving you a shout out. Thanks for the donation, my dude. Thanks for tuning in. Pump before dump, sell it. Hey, man, we like this relief rally. Let's get the relief rally going. and then we'll sell it off. I mean, right here, if you were buying, what was the low like before this pump right here? It was around 20 cents or so, maybe a low 30-cent range. So I would definitely be taking profits if I had invested around that range, right, on Spark and FLR. If I invested around there, I personally would be taking profits at around this range. But could it go, could it go much higher, right? Could it go to 60 cents, 75? I mean, the launch is in 8 weeks. It might be worth just trying to see where the volatility goes, right? We've been waiting this long already for FLR. Why not wait a little bit longer? But once again, not a financial advisor, not a pro trader, and I'll never tell you what to do. Thanks for everybody hitting the likes on the way in, and thanks to any new subscribers to the channel. Once again, let me know how the volume is coming through, the music, the video quality. We're hanging out here having a Spark party. Spark it up. No worries, DN. Hope in the house. What's up? That's great. Really looking forward to the Spark drop. Hey, GDLT. Hey, BLUECREW. Hey, Green Giants. And let's not forget the Ledger citizens out there. We had a Ledger City radio session earlier today on our Twitter. If you guys want to check out that recording, you guys can go to our Twitter and hear us talking with the Ledger citizens, talking about early access and our excitement about the project. Oh, there we go. 51 cents on Spark for the live coin watch, picking it up. We're going to see 53 cents very soon, I'm sure, Bagman, since you talked about it. So let's go FLR, man. This is going to be one hell of a drop. No wonder why they're doing it in percentages. What if the price of this thing is like $2 and you're getting 15% of your original claim? That's a hell of an airdrop, even with 15% of it. Miles, are you talking about dumping or dumping? I'm not a financial advisor. Yeah, exactly, man. DN knows my jargon. But appreciate everybody tuning in. Always thankful. We'll come back to the Spark price in just a second. We're hanging out with the BLUECREW, Green Giants, and Ledger Citizens. But yeah, Coil's been posting more on their Twitter recently. Just keep an eye out for them. Maybe they got some stuff coming out, near the end of the year. And, 2023 looks like they're just going to take another step forward. And web monetization will just continue to become more and more of a reality. I love their, business model and what they're doing. Hopefully they just get more, adoption, right? And I think it really does hinge on the fact of Interledger Protocol and XRP regulation for this to really take off. So, still super early days with Coil, but hopefully if we get regulatory clarity and Ripple does well, XRP does well, I could see Coil just jumping along for the ride and more adoption for that one as well. The BIS posting, the Bank of Japan's ETF purchasing program has reduced downside risks as captured by the correlation between individual stocks and the global stock index when the global market is hit by adverse shocks. I wonder what adverse shocks they're talking about. I wonder what to expect coming from the BIS here. And you guys know we're always going to keep our eye on the prize here and keep seeing what the BIS is talking about, right? Talk to the BLUECREW about it. XRP Bags. He's foreshadowing the Ledger City song coming out this Friday. Tune in on XRP Bags' channel for the Ledger City music. Can't wait, man. Sounds awesome. Thanks for having me be a part of it. I can't wait to be bumping it as well. Been listening to a lot of the Bagman, dude. He's definitely in the tops. It's just fun, singing, rapping, talking about crypto, and just the fat beats that this guy throws down, dude. Always really chill music. Bagman. Yep. Appreciate you, Bagman. Ripple, we are excited to build on our partnership with Thunes Payments and ATTIG Wafa B. I don't know who that is, but extending RippleNet service into Morocco and the greater MENA region. Ripple, man, Toronto offices. We're seeing them stretch all over the place around the globe. They have Singapore offices, Japan offices, Washington, D.C. offices, New York offices. The guys are all over the place in crucial parts of the globe, getting ready for that internet of value, establishing that internet of value. The first crypto ever to want to go in that direction. I'm a pretty good rapper myself. No way, DN. That's awesome, dude. You should jump in and spit some lines, man. We got the 11-11 situation here. We got 11 viewers, 11 likes. Appreciate y'all. Always good hanging out with the BLUECREW. Tunes, just confirming the partnership here, right? Talking about partners with Atihariwawafa Bank. Man, I kill that bank's name. But expands bank payout services across Morocco. Globalization of inflation and the conduct of monetary policy. Monetary policy is about to change. The controllers of monetary policy are setting it up. They're going to be spiking it down. Are they spiking down the prices, or are they just going to be bringing the regulatory hammer? Are they changing the whole game? Sniff saying, GDLT, I use Kepler for staking, but I gotta say the Kraken has the best staking platform considering you don't have to wait to unstake. I know I say it a lot. Yeah, no, I agree with you. Having to not wait for staking is definitely a big advantage. But I would still take the ease of use of the user experience for Kepler because it allows you to have, like, I don't know, and once again, I may be misinformed, but I don't think Kraken has a web extension wallet, right? So I think I would take the advantage of a web extension wallet that allows me to log in through all of their platforms and swap protocols and LP pools and DeFi, protocols. I would take those chances. And once again, I do believe that there's higher APYs through Kepler or through the LP pools on Juno Swap, Osmosis Zone, Sif Chain, CoinSwap.market, right? There's a lot more options and a higher chance of, and Symphonia with fan tokens now, right? Symphonia Zone allowing for fan tokens and Bitsong officials. So I just kind of dig the user experience more, but it does suck having to wait for that unstaking. You have to be very forward-looking when you're unstaking. But maybe that's the consequence for getting a pretty high APY. Very easy hydroponics, Alan. Good to see you, man. Life today is good. Getting to hang out with the Blue Crew, Green Giants, and Ledger Citizens, talking about crypto. Talking about what the BIS is doing. We got our eye on them for sure. Meridian 2022, I guess an announcement of the dates came out. October 11th through the 13th. Seems like a lot is happening around October. We got the announcement of the G20 Tech, CBDC Challenge winners. Imagine if Stellar is announced as one of those winners, and just in perfect timing with Meridian 2022. When is the swell event for Ripple? Does anybody know? I believe FLR comes with yields. Yeah, I can't wait for that. I definitely can't wait to see what the user experience is going to be like for the Songbird projects and the FLR projects for sure. VGX just did a 4x today. Yeah. But we're checking out Spark. But VGX did some things. Is it dead? Is it not? I don't know. I'm not taking the risk. But for those who did, I hope you guys made some sick 4x gains. But we did take the risk on IrisNet. 22% gains in the past 24 hours. We took the risk on Pivx. 32% in the past 24 hours. Is it a 4x? No. But I know. Some of you guys got big balls, man. Hopefully you guys took some mean profits on it. That's all of what it's about, is taking those mean profits. Swells around October usually, isn't it? I don't know. Yeah, let's see the leaders in the past 7 days here. I don't have VGX on the list here, you guys, because as much as it is uncertain for all the other cryptos that are in this space, like all the uncertainty that comes with them, should we label VGX dead or should we put it on the list? I'll let the Blue Crew decide if we add VGX back to the list. Let me know, you guys. Evmos taking a major dip right here, going down to $2. If we get Evmos at under $2, we might jump in on this one because we like this 203 million total supply. We like it under $1 billion total market cap and a major bridge project right here for the Cosmos ecosystem and Ethereum. So Evmos might have some legs. But let's go back to the Twitter posts here. Oracle for Startups, member startup Quant Network, is involved in this initiative to promote blockchain-based cross-border cash flow for Latin American economies, and Fast Company is saying using digital assets, right? Oracle talking about this, using digital assets to unlock a continent. Quant Network's blockchain technology is creating one big global trading network for entrepreneurs. The BRIC economies were hotly tipped to reshape the global financial landscape. I don't know. I'll share this article with y'all. It might go on a little bit too long than what I'm willing to share right now, but seeing quant in the headlines here, not too bad. Swift gears up for innovation around digital currencies. Swift, thanks to Ant1 for sharing this. Talking about CBDCs, tokenized assets, and AI. Coming out from centralbanking.com. CoinDesk, the U.S. government's newly confirmed top dog for financial regulation, Michael S. Barr, will have a major influence on crypto oversight, and once served as an advisor to, bing, you guessed it, Ripple, right? Michael S. Barr, former advisor to Ripple. Not too bad. Seems like it's all working in favor of Ripple here right now, you guys. Bird Dog, what's up, dude? Shout out to Bird Dog, by the way. He's got an awesome YouTube channel as well. Always gathering the community together and talking truth, talking crypto, talking about how to make your money work for you. I sold VGX like 2 months ago and made $2,000 profit. Kind of wish I would have held, but oh well. I mean, you kind of wish, I mean, maybe it went up higher, but dude, it crashed pretty hard, right? But just like the Luna crash and, you know, maybe Celsius crash and now VGX, you know, if you can time it well enough, you can get a good bounce, it looks like, and make some mean money, right? I'm hosted on AWS. Let me see. Oh, S. Rawlings, I got my invite to Ledger City Game for the other day, trying to figure out just how to get it working now. I will rewatch your video where you got it up and running. Yeah, S. Rawlings, it should be, take only about like 5 or so minutes to do the whole downloading process and then jump into the game. But yeah, happy to hear you got your invite through the email. They do say that they're going to be rolling out more early access invites. And we did talk about Ledger City earlier today on our Twitter. So check out our Twitter space. Talking with the Blue Crew right there, as you can see, 6 hours ago. Appreciate the community we're building there. Shout out to the Ledger citizens. Ripple talking about small and medium-sized enterprises represent nearly 90% of businesses, but the traditional financial system isn't meeting their needs. See how financial institutions can leverage blockchain and crypto to meet growing SME demand. So $100 billion revenue opportunity in the largest emerging market corridors. Love seeing the activity from Ripple, man, not gonna lie. And then Stellar, same thing with Stellar here. We're thrilled to be shortlisted for the Bank of Indonesia and BIS Org's G20 Tech Sprint with ANZAU and eCurrency. Next up, showcase how reliable, efficient, and secure a two-tier model can be when building CBDCs with our innovative prototype. Wish us luck. Dude, if Stellar comes out as a winner of this CBDC challenge, that could be massive. Massive for the Stellar, the XLM community, the Stellar Foundation. I mean, seeing them on that list really did legitimize Stellar in a way for me, right? I was still on the fence of, it just using it as like a hedge against XRP, but man, now that it's like in the same circles, right? Obviously, we knew that they had like similar connections, but literally in the same circles here, top 21. And only a handful of those things actually like focusing on DLTs and having like cryptos that represent or that they're building off of or trying to expand adoption for. Code recognizes code, you fools. Wild in today, or I'm high as fuck. Lots of flaws though. I'm also AI built on Java and feelings. Code recognizes code. I got a lot of utility tokens. Never got my invite yet on Ledger City. Hopefully it comes soon for you, Alan. And it's no rush. Once again, guys, I think somebody was like, man, it's a bummer I haven't gotten my invite yet. It's not a land grab just yet, you guys. It's just discovering your building, right? Claiming your building in the Ledger City, and then exploring around. It's a beta test. It's just getting a chance to get your feet wet and what to expect from Ledger City, right? Get familiar with the project, but there's no land grab. There's no rush. to jump into the Ledger City. The only rush would be just so you can get familiar with it as early as possible. So when, you know, the main thing is launching, you're prepared and already know what to do, right? G's trying to track the combo. What's up, Mix Mix? Good to see you. We got a green giant amongst us. Shout out to Mix Mix. 101101. I mean, thank you, fellow citizen. Oh, I've got a project idea. I think I'm going to submit it to the xrplgrants.org and get me some of that internet money to hire someone to build it. Okay, right on. E4 rocking. We got another green giant amongst us. Shout out to you guys. Thanks for the 14 viewers, the 13 likes. You guys are amazing. E4, hopefully we see you on Berserker's channel soon. I don't know if you're hosting today or not, but can't wait to hang out with you guys there. We're doing a little bit of a pre-party. Shout out to Paige G. Shout out to Paige. Paige, your bartender. What's up, Paige? Serve him up another glass. Give him a refill on me. We got somebody else giving their snapshot of the Ledger City. Here's a little preview of what it looks like so far, you guys. I mean, you get some standard looking stuff here, but it runs very smoothly. It's not too bad. Unfortunately, I'm running it off a laptop, so it crashes on me every 10 minutes or so. But from what I've heard from everybody else, they're able to run it smoothly. And I think the common thing is they're all using desktops or so, or just better GPU processors or whatnot than I am. But looks a lot like a lot of fun, man. Can't wait to keep exploring the Ledger City with y'all and keep building up that community. Right here, we're seeing XRP on the daily at a midway point here. Could it pivot and give us some, you know, momentum towards the upside? We're seeing buying pressure constantly coming around this range, but is this just a fake out to crash us down and start going into possibly the 20-cent range, right? Maybe even touch 19 cents for a moment. It could get that bad, guys. Just be prepared as XRP holders. But, you know, our bullishness is hoping we can get a relief rally going at least and a little bit of a breakout. Best case scenario would take us back to the 50-cent range, really getting people hopeful that we're out of this bear cycle and now continuing a new wave of bullishness, right? But whenever it happens, it could happen. This is lining up to August of 2022. But let's see where October is. October is right around here. And let's say Ripple wins that BIS CBDC challenge and we get regulatory clarity and just the perfect storm happens around October right there. Who knows where this could be, the chart could be by that time. Hopefully we're broken out, right? Here's our overhead resistance that we have to break past. And it's looking like that 50-cent barrier. If we can go to 60 cents or close around there, 70 cents, we could be in really good standing of having a chance at the next bull cycle here. And it's during these type of times, guys, that we do get major breakouts towards the upside, right? It's when we've been going down for over a year now, right? And we start going towards these lower levels and it just starts to sideways out, right? We've had moments like that here in September of 2018, and we've had moments like that here in November of 2020. So 2018 wasn't so good because that was just a really big fake out pump that just brought us back into the sideways market that we were in. And then we ended up going lower. We went to about 10 cents or 11 cents or so. Came back up, had a nice relief rally. Bam. Pumped 70 cents, crashed down, SEC lawsuit. And then it just went up to $2. So the volatility is real. The fake outs can happen before, you know, more volatility comes towards the upside. And we've been going down and sideways for a good bit, man. A good bit. But could this just keep lagging and lagging out for a while? This chart that we're currently in right here reminds me a lot of the chart before the 2017 and 2018 pump right here. It's just a bigger version of it now, right? Now, are we going to get as massive an explosion as we did in 2017 and 18? I mean, that's always a possibility here, you guys. This only took 2 weeks to transpire. From going from 20 cents all the way up to 375, it took only 2 weeks. Right? That's how fast things can change. in the crypto space, especially when you're buying when everyone is scared and uncertain, like these ranges right here, right? Told people before, when we're at the top, friends and family come up to me and they're like, hey, how can I get into crypto? And then when we're at these points, hey, how's that crypto thing? Oh, I heard it's really tough. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get into it. I don't think I'm going to get into it, right? They're not as excited. They don't have the FOMO. That's usually how people get into the space. It's the FOMO. So you come in at a high, you get crashed on, and then you either decide to hold on and get to really know this space, or, you know, you just got destroyed, right? You're just like, oh, I lost a bunch of money. I'm never touching this thing again. It's a scam, right? Not like our thoughts matter, Miles. It's all about the Sniff Foundation, what Sniff Foundation says. I'm too much of a specs dude to ever buy Apple products. Yeah, I can't jump into Apple, man. Post jobs, they've sucked. And, you know, PC is just better in terms of, like, for editing software. I mean, if you're a coder or anything, man. In my opinion. Good user interface, though, for Apple. Really convenient. I built it for $1,400. Nice. R9, 32 cores, 128 gigabytes of RAM. Nice. Radeon 6700. Dude. Let's see Apple do that below 2K. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Yeah, Apple charges you a lot for the brand, right? And the customer service. See, that's the thing. Are we expecting a proportionately large spike as this one that we got? I'm going to bring the bearishness in and say no. I'm going to say that we don't go as... I mean, dude, there's been so much FUD on XRP, like, for just so long, and all the partnerships they've acquired. And now imagine if they do get regulatory clarity, Flare launches successfully. You get the freaking BIS acknowledging Ripple as a top CBDC winner for the CBDC challenge by the G20. I mean, dude, that can just bring so much bullishness. And right, all the NDAs that they are possibly under as well, like if we go to 20 cents, for example, I mean, sure, you're going to be mad that you bought in at 30 cents or 32 cents, but you're hopeful that you're holding on anyway for it to hit like $2.50, $3, right? So yeah, you're missing out on, you know, the 10-cent advantage, and which could mean a lot, but if you're holding long-term anyway, I mean, this is a coin that could definitely be like $3 plus in the future, right? So we'll try to play it for a 10x at around the 30 cents range, right? And hope for more, of course. Gotta love the straw slurp. Yeah, been introducing that into the shows recently for no reason. Appreciate everybody's support. Thanks for the 15 likes. Shout out to the Blue Crew. We've gone over the Twitter news. We've gone over the deep reds, but let's just check it out one more time. Let's jump into the charts. A lot can change in the past hour. In the past 7 days, we're keeping our eyes out on Rowan Token, the Osmosis Zone, Juno, all coincidentally, you know, correlated with the Cosmos ecosystem. Near Protocol, we like Near Protocol. Phantom. What else do we got? Clayton here. Clay, we like Clay. And Render Token under 50 cents, man. And Avalanche under 20 looks really good, actually, man. Avalanche has been getting some momentum, and it could be the Flare momentum, right? Remember, Flare Networks collaborating with AVAX, collaborating with EVM, right? XRP. So AVAX, you know, also having a conference room in Ripple's building, right? That's a big deal to me when I see that. When I see the Ripple conference rooms, this is Ripple and what they're acknowledging to be real projects in the space, right? So they're acknowledging Polygon and Matic, they're acknowledging Tezos, they're acknowledging Polkadot, and they're acknowledging AVAX. So I think those are some really big deals. Those could be major contributors in the next bullish cycle, is those type of cryptos, right? Where de Havilland goes, we all go. Oh yeah, and if XRP tokens can have babies, like have airdrops, just get airdropped endless amounts of tokens for holding XRP. I mean, XLM is kind of doing that right now. I mean, it's not too good, but I like the future potential for it. Atom has been doing it, certainly, right? But XLM does it with Aqua tokens. Like, you get random airdrops of all these, like, kind of crap coins, and then you can consolidate them all into Aqua, and then maybe sell them into XLM if you like, right? But yeah, after that BIS announcement, and if you guys are just fresh to the news here, BIS, right? Let's see where, here we go. The G20 tech announcements, top 21, right? Consolidated from 100. CBDC challenge ahead of the G20 event. R3, Ripple, and Stellar. Stellar in collaboration with a couple of other companies, right? I think this is massive. Massive. So I would be focusing in, honing in terms of my long-term portfolio on these three: XRP, XLM, and XDC. I haven't done too much research on all these other companies that are listed here to see if they may be connected with Quant, maybe connected with HBAR or Algo, or, you know, some of these other type of, you know, CBDC compliant, ISO 20022 compliant cryptos. But three that are staring us in the face right now are R3, Ripple, and Stellar, three who we've been following very closely on this channel. I'm not a political advisor. Icebreaker is a real thing. Shout out to the Blue Crew. Me neither, just showing off. Once again, guys, I'm just like showing what it looks similar to me. I'm not saying we're going to get a breakout towards the upside, but man, just imagine how bearish people were right here. Look, I'm just going to zoom in. Right before we got that spike, imagine how bearish people were right there. Right when it dipped down to 13 cents from 45 cents. Right? That's a pretty significant percentage down. Right? It tested historical resistance. You can see it here in the microcosm. Historical resistance as support, and then it started to move up. Right? And what are we doing here? Zooming out. Give me a sec. Okay. We dipped all the way down to here. We've been creating higher lows, right? Since 2020, this is the massive dip of 2020 when the whole world changed in 2020, and we're still establishing higher lows than the historical previous low of 18 cents. So yeah, sure, we can go to the 20-cent range, maybe even touch 19 cents for a second, but you're still touching previous historical resistance and treating it as support like we did back then in 2017, right? And a lot of people were feeling very bearish around this time because it was just going sideways forever, and then next thing you know, you just get your pop off, right? And a lot of things getting timed, right, with XRP leading up to September, October, and the end of the year. Still no crypto from Page, but we tried. Come on. Just throw $5 into a Bitcoin. Just throw $5 into XRP. But no, I'm just playing. The game is locked on 50 FPS. Okay, Anime Wolf. Stop flexing, man. Stop flexing. I use Onavax, which is similar, but stay in the Sun Wallet. Oh, by the way, Bird Dog, I was doing some more research on Apex and Apex nodes. Because I remember you were asking what I think about it in the Discord, so I was looking into it. I'm kind of 50-50 on this. I'm bullish on it in terms of it possibly building a big enough community to make some money off of it and try to take some profit, you know, depending if more people will keep jumping in on it. But one of the things that did turn me off from it was seeing that there's no reciprocation from the projects that they're saying that they're allowing, you know, or are their partners, right? I don't see Avalanche following them. I don't see Phantom following them. I don't see HBAR, who they recently announced, following them, or even acknowledging being on Apex, right? So, for example, let's see. They posted something about Hedera Hashgraph just recently, right? Here we go. So Apex Bridge from Avalanche to Hedera will be powered by Katoshi's original Katoshi Revolutionary Bridging Technology, Apex Foundation. And then you don't see Hedera reciprocating. They don't like the post. They're not following Apex Foundation. They're not even retweeting it, right? So I think that's a little bit iffy, in my opinion. But there is cool, reputable like influencers who are following this project. But I'm just not seeing the reciprocation from the projects that it says it's partners with. I'm not seeing XRPL acknowledging Apex. I'm not seeing Hedera Foundation acknowledging them. And their founders only give their first names and have cartoon faces. So this one, I'm super, more leaning on the side that it's possibly not going to have longevity, but you could probably make money off of it in the short term. Apex could be clout chasing. They say they are having multiple meetings with the HBAR Foundation. We're not seeing HBAR Foundation saying they're having multiple meetings with them, though. Right? We got to see it from both sides, right? We got to see it from both sides. We're not seeing Phantom acknowledging them. We're not seeing even AVAX really acknowledging them as much, or the other partners that are part of it. 50 dude, if you know how to make money off of it, if you can cash out on time, then yeah, I'm happy for you, man. But just giving my opinion on it, just saying it looks like something that could, get some clout, like you said, maybe draw enough people in so then you could be a benefactor and then leave before they do. It's the Wild West of crypto, so yeah, that money could be made there. Like, but how good are their nodes? What is the APY of the nodes? What difference would it be from getting like a triple digit APY without having to have a node, just staking something, right? Yeah, short, medium, long. I hear you. All good points. All good points. But I think it's interesting. I mean, like I said, King Solomon and some other influencers follow them. It's just a shame not seeing HBAR Foundation or XRPL Foundation or any of them really following back. It's 12 cents per node. Interesting. You trust Jazzlove? Yeah, Jazzlove got turned off by our channel really quick. He really wanted to tell me something, man. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm available to talk to you on this day. I'm bullish on Matic, but every time I say I'm bullish on something, it gets jinxed. I certainly hope Matic doesn't get jinxed, man. I'm bullish on Matic as well. I like money from Matic. I like money from XRP, Solana. I like the money from these layer 1 cryptos that are interoperating with each other, especially during this bearish cycle. Can't wait to see them run during the bull cycle because they're building. They continue to build. They continue to have collaborations. And all these applications keep building off of them. More developers keep growing on their platforms. Near Protocol, Algorand. I mean, there's so many damn cryptos out there. So many cryptos. Sure, they have very low APY generally for their platform, or no APY at all. But the technology is there. The technology is there. Apex coin is worth $24 and it only costs 12 cents for the nodes. That is crazy. So, like, how much money would you have to just throw in to be running, just have a basic node, and then do you just keep compounding the nodes, like kind of like Strong Block was, where you just keep building up the nodes, like you cash it, get enough rewards from one node to get you another node and another node and another node, and then you just hope the price of Apex goes up? What I'm worried is the real money that we would hope to come into Apex would notice the same thing that I notice, is like, whoa, there's no real partnership, it seems like, between these, is that they're just taking advantage of the names. We're not seeing HBAR acknowledge them or XRPL acknowledging them. So I'm thinking the big money would be hopefully smart enough to notice that. But also they could be smart enough to just take advantage of a hole in the system and get ridiculously good APY, pump a price up, and then leave before everybody else does. After 5 years, too afraid to ask at this point, but can anyone explain what running a node does? I mean, it's just like having a bigger stake in an ecosystem. You're helping validate the ecosystem. You're getting fees for the transactions that get validated on there, and you get rewards, right? Staking is very similar. To me, there's no difference between having a node and staking. Node is just having a bigger stake in the platform, right? That's the way that I look at it. 0.12 Apex per node. That equals about $3 rewards per node. Interesting. They have never observed a virus to date. They say they are too small. They identify from makers. Okay. I might have been out of context there. Please forgive me. I'm staking Gravity Bridge because from what I researched, it's supposed to be the bridge between ETH and Atom, but I could never find its price on any of these coin trackers, so I sold it. Yeah, Gravity Bridge is, you know, there's a lot of projects on the Cosmos ecosystem creating bridges to Ethereum, right? You got Osmosis Zone, you got Sif Chain, Kava, right? And then Gravity Bridge as well, Evmos. So there's a lot of projects trying to tackle the cross-chain interoperability and opening as many interoperable bridges as possible to Ethereum and to other projects as well. We're going to have Solana on the IBC very soon. You're going to have Algorand on IBC, Near Protocol on IBC, right? So we're kind of seeing what the family of layer 1 protocols is. Binance is there, Ethereum's there, XRPL is going to be there. Maybe ADA finally joins the fold. Solana, right? I like this whole family of cryptos, especially the further we go down, the more value I see in them, right? I'm not the biggest Cardano person, but if Cardano starts going to 25 cents or less, I'm definitely going to be buying a good chunk of ADA. AVAX, same thing. You know, FTT token could possibly be the next Binance, right? But they're dependent on Solana, right? So Solana's doing well. FTT will probably do well. Chainlink, being listed on Robinhood already, you know, I think it's highly undervalued, under $10. There's a lot of good quality projects for really good deals, in my opinion, out there. At least a good opportunity to dollar cost average. Mike, luckily they handled out the face diapers for protection. Oh man, I don't know what you guys are talking about. They care about you and your health. What do you think the solvency is on crypto.com? Can you rephrase that for me, Alan, just so I can understand it a little bit better? I don't think I understand the term solvency. Are you talking about the returns, the percentage of APY for Crow? Flowchain too, man. Flowchain at $1.50 definitely might go on the radar here with a supply of 1 billion. We've seen Flowchain go to as high as about $42, right? And it's at 150. Are you freaking kidding me, man? They beat this one down to a pulp. And it's looking like it's going sideways for a good long bit. And it's been going down since April 5th of 2021, right? That's where the crash all began. Yeah, one of these exchanges is going to be illiquid, insolvent. What we know, one of these platforms is going to go under. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Crypto.com is one of those, right? It could be also one of the ones that ends up surviving. Hugo Filion has talked about that there's going to probably be a massive wave of exchanges just getting destroyed. Like this is just the beginning. I don't know if he's just fear-mongering or anything, but he's definitely trying to make sure that the FLR airdrop is going to the main exchanges at least and being redistributed, maybe redistributed there. I don't know how they're going to figure that out, right? But he is expecting, you know, other exchanges to be going down except for the major ones. So what are the major ones? Coinbase, Binance, perhaps, maybe FTT, right? FTX. But yeah, you could see Kronos and Crow maybe going under. You could see Nexo maybe going under. You could see, you know, CoinX. You know, I don't know about Kraken, to tell you the truth. I'm not sure. I think Kraken is going to be safe. That might actually boost a lot of adoption for Kraken. Let me see what else. Binance US may go under. And if that happens, then maybe Binance possibly. And that could be a big shock. Heck yeah, dude. And drop some knowledge. I'm basically a Ronin, LOL. BitTrue. Crypto.com CEO looks like Chicken Little. I didn't know that. Oh yeah, definitely stop by Bird Dog's channel, man. He's got good stuff on his channel. I trust in Sniff. I trust in Binance. Binance will be safe. Hooray for Binance. I mean, Ripple did have some really early connections of showing the Ripple team collaborating with Binance. So maybe Binance definitely is one of those safe ones. And if that's, I mean, what I just find like kind of skeptical is like they're going to really be allowed to just continue burning supply then? Like regulatory clarity is going to happen and then Binance is just going to keep doing what it's doing and just burning a ton of its supply? Question is, what regulations will bring for the exchanges? Yeah. Right? And what if these, you know, apps like PayPal and Robinhood and, you know, even Venmo, and they start doing updates where they allow you to purchase, you know, purchase these type of tokens and whatnot, right? What happens if your social media profile allows you to start like buying tokens of like people's profile or something like that, right? Like you have your own independent profile tokens. It's kind of crazy thinking what the internet of value could be, and just like having very easy access to send and receive value. Yeah, they definitely want to make sure that they're, you know, regulating all the on and off ramps, getting to dictate that anything that they transact in will be through CBDCs and converted with XRP. G gives the best info, but we all have a maturity problem. Oh yeah, without a doubt. But at the same time, you know, our lives are good and we're all loving people. We're all doing our thing. You know, we're all trying to get better every day. So if I need a little bit more maturity, hopefully it comes in the future. Hopefully it does. Nah, yeah, I mean, Bird Dog just said we all have a maturity problem. It's all good. No worries. I guess he doesn't think any of us here are mature. Or maybe he thinks we're mature to a certain point, but, you know, could still have some more room for maturity, which is really true. Yeah, you guys keep me in check. The Blue Crew, hopefully you guys can make me more of a mature person. Everything's going to be tokenized, not just stocks and cryptos, NFTs, every single thing. Only G is mature. Crypto has a maturity issue. I mean, yeah. I mean, you definitely have to be a kind of esoteric, or I don't think you have to be anything. You could be any type of personality to get into crypto. But usually for the type of people who are in this channel, for example, or in Bird Dog's channel or Berserker's channel, are people who like to, you know, keep thinking of the outcomes, right? What could possibly happen versus just assuming that what's been happening will just continue to happen, right? We like to look into what, you know, what are the next steps? What are the updates in the crypto space? Because updates, knowledge is power without a doubt. Being in early on something is still a major benefit in this crypto space. And so we're looking at our, you know, we're looking at our portfolios every day. We're looking at the charts every day. We're looking at Twitter. We're looking at the BIS news. We're looking at, you know, CoinDesk. We're trying to get as much info of what's going on today in the crypto space, because it can change at any moment, towards the upside, towards the downside. Yeah, we could all learn from DN. I think DN is the most mature one here. They're not going to admit the outer space is a hoax. I haven't been outer space before, so I have no personal experience with that area, right? I don't know who to trust. It's a lot of confusion because unfortunately I haven't been up there before, so I don't know how to go about it in terms of what to believe. Just trying to go off personal experience. Anything else is just putting faith and belief in something outside of myself. And the level of belief and faith, you know, varies on a lot of different things. Who's they, Sniff? NASA? The IRS? It's going to get real when Neuralink becomes mandated. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, dude. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think it's meant for our generation anyway, right? I'm in my 30s, so I think it's really meant for these kids who are growing up at around like the, who are 10-year-olds today. I think, whatever is building is for them when they're hitting their 20s and 30s, right? Maybe their children is really what it's all about. You know how they plan generations ahead. Attitude is my problem. Got a problem? Well, let's go into the deep reds. I'll jump back into the chat in just a second, but you guys are amazing. Always good hanging out with you guys. You guys always express such interesting opinions, man. But that's what we love out of the Blue Crew and the people who support this channel. Thank you so much. Always grateful. Man, unbelievable to see FLR above 50 cents. Hopefully SGB can follow along. Start going into that 3 cent, 4 cent range. That would be amazing to see SGB go to that point. Especially while still staking, delegating, making our money work for us. Making money, right? That's what we like. And hopefully we're catching it at a bottom. Kind of the same strategy we're doing with Rowan token, right? Hopefully we're catching the Rowan token here at a bottom. And can be staking, triple staking, or getting that triple APY and staking. Holy cow, dude. No way Stronghold is... Guys, fire sale on Stronghold. Holy cow. 000961. Here we go, Stronghold. You gotta be kidding me, dude. You gotta absolutely be kidding me that it's down this low. This one was just on an on the radar episode for us on our shorts. Damn, man. This is... I almost want to just go buy it right now. That's crazy. But once again, I get really excited about stuff. I'm not telling you guys what to do. But I'm definitely loving that opportunity at 000 range. Unbelievable. Probably Russians in the chat. We're all speaking from our high horses. That's what we love to do behind computers, right? Everybody has the official opinion on the way things are. I'm not a financial advisor. I appreciate sharing your knowledge and truth. Whatever you all pay for, pay attention. I'm not a spiritual advisor. And a flashlight behind. I'm not a child advisor. What? I should have said that. I'm not a child advisor. That got me good. I'm loving Aqua as well at the 001 range. So we're giving a shout out to the Stellar community here. Just kind of highlighting SHX and Aqua looking like some good opportunities there. Nuna as well if you're into the NFT space on Stellar. Nuna, one of the only NFT projects that's out there. Ask Permission had a decent week, going up 11% for the Ask Permission token. I'm kind of digging this project and what their intentions are. I hope they can get some movement for what they're doing. I think it's a very interesting concept. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure if there's, maybe there's other cryptos that can do what Ask Permission is doing, right? Sniff, G is not an adult entertainment advisor. Fleshlight behind? What? Did you say Fleshlight? I think I did say Fleshlight. Fleshlight behind makes sense, yeah. Guys, thanks for the 18 viewers and 17 likes. You guys are amazing. Shout out to the Blue Crew. We're getting some momentum in the past hour here. Crypto market picking up a little bit. Obviously, let's not get ahead of our skis here, but Matic showing some really good movement up to the 62 cent range now. Up 18% in the past 7 days, 47% in the past 30 days. Let's see our month leaders are. We got Pylon leading in the past month with 227%. Muse with 156%. Samo, the meme coin for the Solana ecosystem, up 86% in the past month. And then Quanta and Flare doing some things, man. Quanta and Flare both getting close to that 80% range in the past 30 days. I mean, Quant already there, but exciting times ahead, man. Exciting times. Love seeing this type of momentum the minor cap cryptos. And there we go, guys. We got BTC back above 20K. Keep the positive momentum going, man. Hopefully we're getting a bounce here and showing, you know, kind of a bottoming out at around this range where just buying pressure always starts to come in at around here, because then we could get some really nice bounces. I don't know who bought at 31 cents, but you probably made some really good gains already for XRP in the past 24 hours. AVAX up to 1856. We're getting some good momentum again here in the crypto space, guys. Hopefully it's not just for today. Hopefully we get some awesome momentum going into the weekend and the rest of the week. And once again, deep red section. I mean, Stellar ecosystem, Cosmos ecosystem, I'm liking, because you could be staking, compounding, and then hopefully you get a nice relief rally that can come around. So thank you guys so much for tuning in for another DL Talk. We got to do a traditional one this time, which was nice. So appreciate all the support from the Blue Crew. You guys are amazing. Shout out to all of y'all. Always grateful. I'll see you on Berserker's channel. We're going to probably jump in if we can on that group talk. Can't wait to talk to Bird Dog, E4, and whoever else joins in. EC, Ani, Brito. Much love, y'all. You guys are amazing. We're on a hell of a journey here, and it's uncharted territory. Hopefully we all see the promised land. Always grateful. Thank you, BTC community, XRP community, DLT community, crypto community, Blue Crew, and all the communities out there. Alan, we'll see you there as well. Shout out to the Ledger Citizens and the Green Giants. Shout out to any new subscribers. The future is distributed ledger technology, and the future is bright. Our future is bright. I'll see you guys on the next one. Keep the eye of the tiger. Adios.